Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Raven's Nest Entertainment. I am Paper Zombie, your host for this session. And today we're getting into day 8 of the Evening Light Street Fight. And shortly, we will begin. We're getting back in with Kolin. Alright, just have to make sure all shoutouts were sent. All shoutouts sent. Now, let's get busy. Alright, so I hope this episode finds everybody doing well on this Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. Sometimes I get my days confused. On this Wednesday evening. Meanwhile, we're getting straight back. Straight back to the lab and we were doing what Kolin. So yesterday it looks like what we were saying was true. I'm definitely not expecting the nice little win streak that I had going on yesterday. I'm expecting that will even out today. We'll see how that goes. But looks like we pretty much got a good, solid strategy down with Kolin. Of course, we know that the first thing we don't want to do is try and run out there and show people how bomb we are in mid or close. We don't want that because immediately people are going to show us how much better they are at it than we are. So when they expect that, then that's how they're going to play. So we started using Colin's other abilities, such as her vanity step, in order to work on that zone.
It seems to be getting chilly.
Because that's something we don't see a lot. We are working with Glacier Through and Diamond Dust because Diamond Dust was working pretty well for us. The second V trigger made me move too fast. I'm not quite ready for that one yet. So we're going to work with that one a little bit later. But let's go ahead and get it started. So we were also talking about when you fight with Kolin, we were also talking about our combos ending in parabellums or in any move that results in a knockdown. Unfortunately, most of her combos usually end with a parabellum. Like the majority of her combos, like I believe every last one of her combos ends with parabellum. If it doesn't end with a parabellum, it ends with a V skill. So anytime you're doing it, you want to make sure you're doing that heavy one. But if not, be ready to block. Or if you know you're going to have advantage, come in. But only if you know that you can. Other than that, we know what happens. So let's get on into it. Okay, so let's get it. Let's keep it moving on forward. So, should we start with a ranked or should we start with casual? Let's get our feet wet because that first match is always a bot. So, let's go ahead and at least start. If I'm going to lose, let's not start with losing points. Even though going with casual may do well, I'm not going to lose points, but I may lose. It's okay, though. So, we were talking about these moves. Vanity Step. And when is it best to use it and which ones are good? Because as you know, some of these vanity steps are not safe on block. Like if you do this one, anything that hits low is not safe on block. Okay, let's see. So if I wanted to do... Okay, so I want to go. Okay, is that a combo? Huh. Some of these I'm not sure if they're actual combos, but we're gonna keep watching. We're gonna keep messing with them. Because I think these were combos that may have existed way back when she first got put in the game, but as of now, they don't exist anymore. Alright, Goki. Alright, let's get down with it.
Round one. Fight.
Wow. Wow. How did he know? Wow. Wow. He won't catch me though.
I have no one to blame but myself.
I only blame myself.
Round two. Fight.
Frost him.
This is your ultimate fate. I feel sorry.
Stay steady.
You win.
And that's how we stop that from happening. Stay frosty. All right, we'll play him again.
Round one.
We'll see.
Fight.
Can you dodge this? Can you dodge this?
Got him. He almost had me though.
I
See, now he's gonna try and zone me. What do we tell you about that? See, I can't parry. I cannot counter a throw.
Impudent fool. Final round. Fight.
You just got to answer for everything, don't you, partner? That's not how you gonna stop me. End him.
This is your ultimate fate. I feel something.
Got him at the end, baby.
You win.
Got him at the end. All right, let's hit the main menu. How did I pull that off? Number one, what did we talk about yesterday as one of the things that we got to do with Kolin because of her play style. We have absolutely got to exercise patience, especially up against somebody who's faster than me, who can outzone me, but he doesn't have that great, he doesn't have a good neutral. Even though Akuma has even though he's a fast hitter, and even though he's got tools for everything, one thing he doesn't really have is a neutral tool. Like, he could do things where he can pretend to have a neutral, but like his attacks don't give him much in the space of neutral. He's more up close, or if he's gonna do anything from range, it's gonna be with a fireball. So I just kept that in mind because I knew the first thing I was probably going to see with Akuma was going to be jump in fireballs, because that seems to be the go-to that people like to do with Akuma. Those jump in fireballs.
Round one. Fight.
So when I saw that, I said, okay. And then I saw that back and forth, like that mess that he was doing. I was like, I'm not going to do that. I don't have to do that. See, as Kolin, you kind of don't have to play that game if you want to. The only reason people are doing that back and forth stuff like that is if you're a zoner. Other than that, I'm of the mind that you never give up your space. Not unless you absolutely have to. Remember what I said with Cammy. You're always trying to move forward. You only move back when you absolutely have to. See, at that point, that's where I just said skip it. I'm moving forward. That was unsafe. See, that's how he was getting me. I was doing things that were unsafe. I was getting too hungry for damage. Using that projectile helps out a lot. And his EX was so fast that it allowed him to recover. When I tried the V trigger, right here, when he came with that, and then I tried to go into my V trigger. Actually, I tried to hit medium kick, but my crouching medium kick did not come out. But for some strange reason, the V trigger did. See, there's those air fireballs.
I have no one to blame but myself.
See, and he tried to catch me with that, and he would have had me if time wouldn't have run out. So that's pretty much it. And as you can see, when he was close, see, I was trying to get my spacing. Because, see, he knew I was waiting to try and catch him in neutral. So all he tried to do was stay out of my way. Then he went into that, which was unsafe. And then that's when we iced him.
This is your ultimate fate. I feel something.
And as you can see, Kolin, like, she's really good with those combos. As soon as you got them, then you know you could go for the full thing. But that's where I was messing up at, is I kept trying to go into heavy parabellum. And I kept going into medium parabellum instead of going into light parabellum and being safe. I was getting a little too thirsty for damage. So getting thirsty for damage, that can mess you up. So we don't want that. We don't want that. So thank you, Strangulate Z. Or that's probably Strangulates. Thank you for those matches. We were able to learn. All right, we could take it back to ranked, I do believe. It's food. Welcome to the stream, Crow. Come in talking about Colin's bellums. All right, since you're here, I'll let you go ahead, and if you want to pick a different outfit for her, you can. If you want to just roll with what we've had on, we'll go with that. We can pretty much say Kolin earned her costume yesterday. I think she did really well. But that first day, boy, I'm telling you, let's hope we're not going to see more of that. So far, it doesn't look like we are. Let's hope. Her battle outfit, okay. Okay, you're talking about that one right there? All right, let's do it like this. All right, so we got that one. So see, I've never seen that one, so I'm not sure what the colors look like. So we'll go into the costume. See, I wish you could do this so much easier. They made such a big deal about putting costumes in here and stuff, but then they make it such a headache when you want to go and look at them. Battle outfit, okay. All right, color 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That one had 15 colors. Yeah, 15. Mm-hmm. All right. All right, we got our hoochie ho outfit on. Let's go tear it up. I just hope people still respect me in the morning.
Chilly.
Battle setting.
Training. So I hope this finds you doing well, Crow. I know we spoke a bit earlier. Crap.
It seems to be
Wrong
getting
color.
chilly.
We said 5. Oh, it picked it. Okay. Sometimes this thing likes to be backwards, and it's like, oh, did you really pick that color? Well, you picked the outfit, but I'll pick the color for you, okay?
Kneel before me when in my presence.
Urian.
Are you to be
Sunlight. Right on. All right, let's power back up. All right, let's get in it. All right, so we're working with Vanity Step today. So that's what I'm working with today. And finding out where these combos work right at. So that looks so nasty. Okay, that does not combo. Nope, that does not combo. Like, not even a little bit. Like, not even a little bit, man. Okay, so that combo don't even work. That combo doesn't even work. Like, not even a little bit. It didn't even pretend to work. Okay, so that must be an old one that doesn't work anymore. Light hitter Karin. And she's got her Fighting EX Lair outfit on. Since you know the characters just sit there and stare at each other. They don't do their little things when you're doing verses for whatever reason. I have no idea why they don't. They should have an option to turn that on or off.
Round 1. Fight.
Girl, don't be throwing me. Remember, Karen wants me close. Because she's best close. Uh-oh, you're a little laggy, partner. It's okay, though. I saw where your connection was from. I should have said no to begin with. Damn. Combo just straight dropped. It was like, yeah, that light punch caught him, but that's not a vortex move. Okay, so now we know. That is not a vortex move. That knocked her straight out of range. Fall down. I'm safe. Icer. Damn. I couldn't. Would not let me.
You lose. You must have miscalculated.
You must have miscalculated.
Fight.
Okay, stop with the lag, man. If you need to win that bad, go ask those cartels to help you out. But don't try and steal. Watch it. Ho!
This is your ultimate fate.
Ice. Be skilled. Now, I thought I had time to jump, but we're gonna have to ban him. Because this is not the first time we fought him and he's had lag. So, homeboy, all I got to tell you, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, yep. So, first of all, Kelvin Black, I got a message for you. Give it back to the cartels, bruh. Give it back to the cartel, because guess what? You didn't steal a good one. You stole a bad one. So go put that internet back on the cartel's truck before they find out and they come whoop your little ass. Next time, steal a better one. And have a good night. Hey, nerdy princess, what's going on with you? Welcome to the stream. Come to watch us beat some people out. Is that Kieran is in Sakura's friend? Yes, it is. Yes, that is her friend. Yeah, how art thou doing? So I hate that my streak kind of got ruined by somebody with a crappy connection. But this is Street Fighter. To be expected. Ah, sorry to hear that. Yeah, I know that song and dance.
Time for battle.
See, that is not a combo. Oh boy. And as long as this is taken, that's not gonna work. Okay, so. Yep, that doesn't work. So pretty much what you want to do is go. Okay, so what was that again? From yesterday we were doing That's what we were working on yesterday. That was our head frost combo. Oh, ow. Where I come from, that's called workers' comp. I hope you get to collect. Damn. That ain't cool.
Fight.
Can we dodge this?
So I could just back Zangief up out of my range. Yes, you can throw. And it doesn't matter. You could be that far out. And he's got that throw on you. Since he just likes walking up.
Can we dodge this?
Caught him slipping. He tried to go for that armored punch, but I was too fast.
Round two. Fight.
Wow. None of that combo came out. Oh, now look how smart you are.
Can we dodge this? Now fall! Now freeze! Can we dodge this? 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 Now fall!
See, he can't stop me from doing that. He can't stop me from doing that.
Win.
Yeah. Well, at least you got that backup, so that's a good thing to see. But damn.
Round one. Fight.
That was not what I asked you to do, sweetheart. At no point did I even hit forward. So what we're going to assume is that this guy knows that I'm trying to get him in neutral. Yep. All right, Slim King 214. Yeah, he's going for everything. He's trying to pull everything out that he can. But he's teaching us with he's teaching us though, isn't he? So how do we deal with a Zangief who's doing this? Well, number one, never try and challenge that because he's just going to EX it. Now get out of that range. Wow. Okay, so I'm still in range even when he does that? Bad idea.
This is your ultimate.
Freeze him.
Can we dodge
Oh, what? You weren't in my range? I couldn't just throw you as soon as you got up?
You lose.
I couldn't just throw you as soon as you got up? Oh, no, of course not.
Round one. Fight.
See, now this dude done got too comfortable. So now he just thinks he knows everything. So what is this person? What will we call him? Can we say cheater?
Can we dodge this? Now fall!
Not quite. Oh, wow.
This is your ultimate fate. I feel something.
Catch him slipping.
Now freeze. Time to ice.
Catch him.
Round two. Fight.
All right, so we know that EX. All right, let's just leave that on here for a little bit. Now I like how he walks up, but he doesn't immediately attack. So what is a person who doesn't immediately attack? I did not ask you to do that. Now, he was right there to counter right after that. I did not ask you to do that. I did not at any point hit down forward. I hit heavy punch. I'm pretty sure you could block it, dude. So far, you've been blocking trains. You know, every move, you're just perfect. Perfect. Oh, no, grappler baller has nothing to do with that. No. Let's put it this way. If Zangief was able to do that on a continuous basis, you would see a lot more people running around playing Zangief. So, no, what you saw was not possible. Some of what you saw was possible. I'll show you. We'll go into the playthrough. I will show you what is possible. And then I'll show you what things aren't possible. And I'll tell you what way a person would not play, considering that they're Zangief, because you would never let a person get close to you as Zangief and just wait. So let me show you what I mean by that. Because you don't start out me kicking your tail and me knowing everything about you, and then all of a sudden the last 2 rounds you suddenly turn pro and you just know how to do everything. No, shenanigans. Let's expose this.
Round one. Fight.
All right, so I love these playbacks. The playbacks don't show you no kind of lag or anything. Now that's all legit. Especially a person just doing those empty would do those. That's how that works. That's normally what you want to do. Now see, it's weird that he would do this. You would never do that in close. The only reason why I would say you would never do that in close is because essentially you would have to hope that a person is going to do a combo. If I would have ran in and I would have threw him, if I would have ran in and threw him, none of that would have mattered. So how did he know both times when I got ready to do that move to do that? Because if you notice, both times I do that move in particular, he does that. Then again. Then he goes directly into that. The likelihood that a person would do that twice just like that to that particular move, very low. Now, it could have been coincidental, but
This is your ultimate fate. I feel sorry for you. Now freeze!
now what was interesting was that after that spin, he didn't go into an EX grab,
No one to blame but myself.
which is what you'll see him going into a whole lot of. Now, is that possible? Yes. Because technically I'm in range.
I've got you!
And see, it's like just certain things I'll look at to where it's like, okay, watch this. He knows I'm coming in. So every time he's sure I'm about to come in, he'll break out with these moves. So then he did that grab. Then he tries to go for that again. But instead of going for that again, all of a sudden he went for those kicks. Where'd that come from?
It can't be.
Now, those were the kicks that I was trying to catch, but where are those when I'm doing the move? Now, that's possible. That can happen. Now, that is probably possible, because that was a heavy. There we go. Now, see, that's how you're supposed to be able to counter that. Like, if he goes for this, I should have always been able to counter that like that. But if you notice, I was never able to counter it like that all those other times. I always got grabbed. I could never jump out of it. What changed? So, yeah.
Zangief wins.
So that's where we could tell. Sometimes people will cheat covertly. Like, you don't have to be just having it all hang out. Like, it's best that you don't. Because in that way, you can get away with it. But when you see Zangief's playing a certain way and doing certain things, like certain movement like that, that was definitely a cheater. Or you know what? I'm not even going to say that that was a cheater. It might have been somebody who just had a bad connection. But the only reason why I say cheater is because how did I get you that first set, but then the next two sets, you came back and played like a pro and knew every move I was going to do before I did it. Things I never even did the first time. So, but like I said, sometimes a person can just know a person's moves, but I doubt this guy has fought a whole lot of Kolin. Have you seen me fight any Kolins? Except for that one time? But anyway, we're not going to spend the whole show on a big punk like Zangief. And like I said, pretty much that was the only lesson to be learned from that.
Now begin.
That and all those jumps and stuff like that that I was doing was just to test things. Falk, what's up, girl? So, My vanity step combos are failing me because it looks like none of them are legit. Okay, so nope.
Can you dodge this?
Well, darn. None of them are legit. I'm gonna have to make up my own combos for that then. Like literally none of these combos for Vanity Step are legit. I guess they all got changed. I guess that was one of the things that they took and nerfed, is that they took out some of these combos for her. So I remember Kolin used to actually be really strong when it came to that vanity slide. Guess it was just too much. It's a good thing I know that now.
Round one. Fight.
I'm gonna give this guy a couple of hits. That's a new one.
Can you dodge this?
That's unsafe, man. That's actually pretty damn safe right there.
Rest in peace.
Got him.
Round two.
So, Rashid. What is Rashid? I don't have time to look yet.
Can you dodge this? I've got you! Can you dodge this? Can you dodge this? Can you dodge this?
All right, Rashid. He is a. I have him as a. Do I have him as a light hitter or a hybrid? Rashid, light hitter. So yeah, he's a light hitter, but he can zone too. His zoning takes place in the air. His projectiles, not so much. Because as you can see, his projectiles rise up. So his projectiles are more for catching jump ins.
Can you dodge this? No fall!
All right, man, you can't just not attack.
Can you dodge this? No fall! Can you dodge this?
and it can be used to catch you from moving in, but that's pretty much it. Like, you're not using that for any horizontal. You messed it up, man. So yeah, he technically does have the ability to zone in the air, but this guy, he doesn't know anything about that. But you have to do it. You need, I think you need V skill too in order to really get down with that. Okay. Man, he's got good blocking. Catch him.
You win.
So, what I'm actually surprised about is that I was actually able to block that. I guess because I did that ice first, it kind of checked him and allowed me to block. But then again, I did do the light version. So, doing that light version did allow me to recover. Did allow me to recover faster. But yeah, we got off easy. That Rashid, we got off easy. Let's just put it that way. We got off very easy. Because normally when you see a Rashid, that's one of his things. As a light hitting character, you can see his walk speed was about normal. But he's got a fast attack speed. He usually likes to combo, but he's got moves that can go under projectiles. He's also got moves that can take him from full screen, from where he's at on his end of the screen all the way towards your end. Like, he can zone pretty well, but his zoning of the moves that he zones with leave him wide open because he zones with his body. Other than that, he tends to, if he tries to zone with the fireballs, usually you just do those little whirlwinds like Airman in order to keep a person from jumping in or moving in on you. Other than that, they don't travel like your traditional fireballs. But yeah, no. We got off easy.
Round one. Fight. Hadouken! Hadouken! Hadouken!
This dude is not trying to get near me.
Hadouken! 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 Nice hit. Hadouken! 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 Hadouken!
Can we dodge this?
Oh yeah! Now the fight's begun! Cycle!
No fall!
So you block everything, man. I should have followed that up, but I didn't think I was gonna hit him.
You
I thought I was gonna miss, so I didn't even follow up. It's better to do that.
Hadouken!
can dodge.
Break you!
Let's do this.
All right then.
Future!
Final round. Fight!
All right, you're bad, dude. Come on. Oh, are we gonna start coming in with that?
Can dodge this. See? Keep up.
End him.
This is your ultimate fate. I feel sorry for you. See? Now fall.
Thought I finally had V trigger, but that's funny. That I actually had super. Well, my super probably carried over, but I didn't have any V trigger. Up, we got our maximum amount in sponsor bonuses, so we could turn that off now, so we don't have to look at ads anymore. Yay!
Round one. Fight! Hadouken! Damn it! Hadouken! Hadouken!
Can we dodge this? Can we dodge this?
Hadouken! Hadouken! Hadouken!
Light punch. You missed. Bad idea.
This is your ultimate fate. I feel sorry.
I was waiting on that.
Round two.
I was waiting on that, man. All right, so what are you gonna do when you waste all that, huh? Whoops. Going with all kinds of moves you ain't never used before, huh? Huh?
Can we dodge this? Can we dodge this?
Now it's funny because every time I go for that move,
Final round. Fight!
now come on. You was bad before, come on. Every time I do that move, you always right there.
Hadouken! Hadouken!
Yeah, that's not gonna help you.
Hadouken!
Wow, I thought I blocked that. He's holding back, so I missed that. Should have blocked.
Now freeze. You ice. Can we dodge this?
We just wait for him to come to us. I had the life lead. He had to come to me. He had to come to me. Thinking of heading to bed shortly. Is it bad that I just want to sleep? Nah, not bad at all. Now, what's bad is when you want to sleep and you can't go to sleep. That's the part that I hate. That's the part I hate the most. Okay. So that Ryu was actually pretty smart. Well, I wouldn't say smart. I would just say that he took and very much to his advantage used his zoning quite well. You know what? We don't ever talk about what another person did right. Let's go ahead and let's go look at this guy. We'll talk about what he did right. That was you last night? Oh, goodness. I'm trying to tell you. That was me last night, too. But the funny thing is that I was tired, but you know how you get tired, but you still can't go to sleep? Like, that was me. All right, we'll watch this last one. Right? You're like, I'm tired, but I just need these last 8. And once I get these last 8, I'm going to sleep. Okay, man. Farming for stuff is always a good time.
So nice to meet you.
You can hear the sarcasm in my voice.
Round one.
So, what was he doing right against me? Zoning. Then getting in when he had his Oki. So he tried for that. Because you can try to double dash in off of a fireball. But if a person's waiting on it, then all I have to do is just step out the way.
Can we dodge this? Can we dodge this?
See, as you can see, sometimes he was trying to get me. But 9 times out of 10, as you can see, he just hit. That's invincible, so that's a good wake-up move. See, so now he's going for good combos. And I could have maximized my combo there, but I wasn't sure that that was going to connect. And that I knew it was coming, but for whatever reason, I couldn't do my counter.
This is your ultimate.
And then that's where we caught him with that. But as you can see, he's doing exactly what he needs to do as a Ryu. He's zoning me out with his fireballs. And then he's also controlling his neutral. Well, that he's actually not doing too well. He can control neutral a little bit better with his medium punch and his that medium kick right there. So that's how he would control his neutral, just a little bit better. But other than that, he's doing okay. Because as you can see, that medium punch and that medium kick are the first things he pulls out when he thinks I'm going to go to neutral. See him? And that's what any Ryu player should do. So he's doing exactly what he needs to do. But like I said, remember when I said how it seems like players just know Kolin and know how to respond? This guy does. See, and I know I'm in the corner, so I know pretty much she's got no way out of that corner. Like, she had no way out of that corner. Like, there's no move I could have done to get me out of that corner. I could have tried one of my vanity steps, but I could have got kicked in the brain. It might not have worked. So yeah, you can see he zoned me out, and then I just kind of waited because I kind of had to see what his game plan was. And that's what your... Yep, and that's legit because technically you can catch with an EX. Even though I hit him first. See, that time I was ready for it. Wasn't ready for it that time. And I double caught him. I was pretty sure he wasn't gonna expect two, and I was far enough away. See, I was far, and then I went for it again. I didn't think that he would think, but if he would have hit, all he would have had to do was just hit once with any of his neutral attacks. Medium kick, medium punch, crouching medium punch, or crouching medium kick, and he would have had me. I have never played any Assassin's Creed games either. Heard about them, but never played. Never sat down and played any of them. So yeah, so he was doing everything that he was needing to do right. He made me have to work to get in on him. He blocked where he needed to, so... Yonan08, thank you for the matches. And now back to action.
It seems to be getting chilly.
Kneel before me when in my presence.
Just nice put me up against Urian.
Are you to be my guinea pig?
And we haven't seen any of him tonight. We haven't seen any of Urian. We haven't seen any Gills. Like, there's a whole lot of characters that we just have not seen. Either we haven't seen it all, or we've seen very little of them. And then there's some characters that we just can't, that we just see a little too much. But that's okay. That is okay. All right, so we need to start working on these vanity step combos because at last check, okay, so I want to... Okay, so that's what we want to do. We want to... Okay, so we can literally come in, as long as we're close enough, we could come in with any crouching combo. Since that one allows you to step low. Alrighty. You want a PS5? Excited for the new Horizon? Yeah, let's hope it doesn't come out like whatchamacallit and have all kinds of issues. Goki.
Round one. Fight.
Can we dodge this?
See, now this guy, I'm not sure what he's up to.
Can we dodge this? No fall!
Time over.
We ran him out there.
I have no one to blame but myself.
Round two.
All right.
Fight.
Whoops, bad idea.
Can we dodge this? Can we dodge this? Can we dodge this? Can we dodge this? No fall! Let's do this.
Caught him with that medium.
You win.
Even though the only thing that medium kick can go into is my V trigger. That medium kick will catch people off guard.
Round one.
Yep, his connection is a little suspect, but we'll let it slide this time. It's not too bad.
Can we dodge this? 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 Can we dodge this?
Wow. Oh, wow. So you can actually go for just a regular light punch like that?
If you
Okay. So if you're a super bronze and you're good enough to know that,
Can we dodge this? Keep up! Can we dodge?
okay, so pretty much we want to let him do everything. So pretty much let's back him up.
Keep up! Keep up! Stop!
Bad idea.
This is your ultimate fate. I feel sorry for you. Can we dodge this? Can we dodge this?
So we found out how we could trade with him.
You must have miscalculated.
So that trades. We're going to keep working with that. That trades.
Careless. Can we dodge this? Now fall! Keep up! Keep up! Now fall!
See, he didn't think I was really going to do it. But if you want to block, man, you let me know. You're just going to sit there and block. So I know it's safe to just walk up and throw you. You're letting me know that it's safe, man. You're letting me know that it is safe to come and get you. All right, girl. So he did right. He did what he was supposed to do. He did right. He was definitely trying to keep me out. So he was not a bad level Akuma. A bad low level Akuma. Okay, so. And as you can tell, like I was doing everything to stay on top of him too. And the only reason why I was playing that aggressive is only because I knew that I could. Like he seemed to let me be able to play that way. So if you can get a feel for it when it comes to the match, if you know it's safe to jump. But Kolin is one of those characters to where you do have to jump. That's why the jump is baked into one of her moves. She is a character where you do need to jump. Oh boy, Akuma Rama. Akuma Rama. What a horrible phrase. It means the Satsui no Hado is coming to get you. I could go turn those ads off now, I think.
It's so nice to meet you.
Round one. Fight.
Can we dodge?
Why is it every Akuma fights the same way?
Can we dodge this?
Was holding back, but okay. Right, because he just knew.
Can we dodge
Wow. Combo did not even come out. Even through.
This is your ultimate defeat. I feel sorry.
I said.
I have no one to blame but myself.
Round two. Fight. Touch him.
Can we go, please? Can we go, please?
Wow. That was my fault. That's an air grab, so I can't do that.
Blight my vision. Final round. Fight.
Can we dodge this? Can we dodge this? Can we dodge Can we dodge this?
What is it with my combo not coming out, man? Right. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the instant hell murder.
You lose.
And what do we say to that? Somebody had that button on macro. Only because he didn't move at all when he did that. And you know, the last time you saw somebody trying to do that and they tried to do it on a dime, nope. Sorry, come back with a better connection, my friend. Come back with a better connection. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put you on that blacklist. Come back with a stable connection and we'll fight, man. Because it looks like you did have a pretty solid Akuma, but when your connection fluctuates like that, can't be having that. So anyway, that's the only reason why I said he had it macros, because he was standing right here and all of a sudden he just pow, instant hell murder. Nah. The button combinations you have to do for that, you will never just stand still. Unless you got it macroed.
Get ready for action.
So we'll send him on his way. Seth. This person's connection too. I may need to go ahead and I may need to reset. It's been a while since I've reset. But then again, I haven't really been fighting up against people with shoddy connections today. But this is already operating slow, so I can already tell whoever this is lying about their connection. It shouldn't be running this slow already.
It's so nice to meet you.
Dull unit 0 activated.
Round one. Fight.
because you just knew, right?
Mad crater! See, see, useless show me.
Wow. Went into my ultra. It was like, no.
Your data is now useless.
Wow. Like 88 moves in one. V trigger into super move.
Power of the king!
The future!
Don't you dare call me defective!
You're the one in the woman's body.
Fight!
No, come on. You were so bad a few minutes ago, dude. You were badass a few minutes ago. You had all the answers.
How stupid! Now perish!
Now, how did you counter me? And I tried to throw you, but if I would have tried to do that mess. Get me out of here.
How stupid! Now perish!
Oh, so you must have known I was going to neutral jump, didn't you? And how the hell? I was blocking. Okay, you got to go too, boy. Take this raggedy Seth out of here. All right, you're getting banned too. I knew it was something wrong with your connection from the start. All right, so get out of here with that. Goodbye. See, your stuff is still even running slow right now. All right, it's time to reset. Because for whatever reason, it just seems like it's that time of day. All right, let's reload the system. Now, I'm really trying not to blacklist people, but if you feel it's your liberty to get on this game, and like I said, and you know you have a craptacular connection, but you want to play anyway, then when you get blacklisted, don't say nothing. And when you get blacklisted, don't say a thing. When there's nobody that you can fight, don't say a thing. You chose to get on the game with that raggedy internet. Nobody has time for that. If you're going to point down at the ground when it comes to me, you're going to point down at the ground because you have a legit connection. Not because you went and bought that mess from Walmart for like $4.99.
It seems to be getting chilly.
Okay.
Quickly on the scene!
Yes, you are. All right. Let's see how far we can make it before we deal with somebody with a raggedy connection.
I'm warming up.
She warns you. We want it here, here, and here. Okay, so pretty much what we want is. Okay, so why the hell did she throw out an extra punch then? There we go. But that recovery on this right here. Okay, see, she recovered faster. Huh. So her recovery is at different speeds. Interesting. All right. We need to start taking more advantage of that freezing combo. It's what I have that V trigger for. I mean, that skill for. Speaking of Ibuki, here she is. She decided to come pay us a visit.
Round one. Fight.
Girl. This person is just like, I'm everywhere. This guy is just not even playing right. Okay, so we know that this guy is not playing safe at all. Yeah, you're out of those. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm sorry about that to be yelling at everybody's ear, but all of a sudden moves that I was not doing came out.
You lose.
Like moves that I was doing were not even coming out. Like I don't know what that was about. All right, have a good day, but goodbye. I don't know what the hell that was, dude. I said jump. I didn't even hit a punch button. I didn't even hit a punch button. I didn't hit those last couple attacks. Like, I didn't even punch those buttons. My stuff couldn't have been buffered that far behind. Let's turn off our sponsored settings because we can't get no more money. So that means we don't get that little bonus 10, which doesn't really matter. I mean, we're going to have more than enough money on this account by the time Dan comes out. And that's the only thing. He's going to be the only thing that's going to be worth buying, hopefully.
It seems to be getting chilly.
Although I will ask a question. Like, Dan has always been considered the joke character. Like, he's the character that when you win with him, it's supposed to be like a big joke. Like, he won by accident.
Be my guinea pig.
My thing is what warrant if seeing as how this game kind of has what you will call quote unquote joke characters already in here, just because some characters just have a very small toolkit, very limited, you know, why would you then waste a slot for your last season on a character who's supposed to be garbage on purpose? Like, why would you even waste the time? And then we have to wait until February for a character that's supposed to be a joke? Like, why didn't you save him for last? Oro should have been the first one out. You know, or Rose should have been the first one out. But Dan? And then we had to wait, like I said, all the way until February for a joke character. Like, I'm telling you, Dan better come out, and this better be the first game where Dan better be badass. There's nothing in the book that says Dan can't finally have learned. I mean, if he just continues to stay terrible, like, don't put him in any more games. Don't put him in any more games.
It's so nice to meet you.
Beast Boy. And we know all about Blanca. And we have to watch out because Blanca has shenanigans.
Can you dodge this?
Wow. So right out of the ball, you could just throw me? Wow. See, that's why I said Blanca is full of shenanigans.
Can you dodge this? What's this? This is your ultimate fate. I feel sorry for you. Keep up!
I should have just blocked, but even doing that, I still could have got 8 up. Nobody cares. But
Here I go.
Can you dodge this? Can you dodge this? Now you're mine.
rotation. So we really don't care about Blanca. The only reason why I'm going to say that is because at this level, it's nothing but shenanigans. Like, I really couldn't go over that and tell you what to do. Only because Blanca is just, he's built to just be awkward and built to just be wild. And this person, I know that person, so they could go on ahead and go on to the blacklist. That person is a cheater. This person has been around since the same time 4 years ago when this game got started, as soon as his character came out, in the same level bracket. If he hasn't figured out how to get out of silver by now, I don't know what to do for him. But he's not getting any more of these points from here. But yeah, so pretty much, yeah, I really can't show you too much about Blanca, like, or really tell you too much about Blanca, with the exception of, like,
It seems to be getting chilly.
like that was somebody who was using pure gimmicks, and I knew it, but you know what, let's look at it. Let's look at it real fast, and I can show you what the gimmicks are. So that when you fight Blanca, or when you guys are fighting Blanca, you guys will know what to look for. So yeah, Blanca is definitely one of those characters who, his category is, he is a light hitter zoner. And so you can see that he zones because of his, the ball attack. Now, number one, going into this, I automatically know we're going to key display this dude just because I'm pretty sure he's got issues. But number one, what are the gimmicks? First of all, the ball attack. The ball attack is a gimmick in and of itself. Heavy attack and medium balls are not safe on block. But the light one is safe on block. And if you do a light one and you have it in the perfect range, then you could catch somebody and you can throw. So pretty much using the ball attacks are kind of at about range. So you kind of have to know your range. So see what I mean? There you go. There's that light one. And he just somehow knew I was going to stay there. And then that the low attack right there. Like that low attack is a gimmick. It can go under all attacks. Or under all projectiles. And then that backflip that you see right here, that backflip is his jump in stopper. Also, just for whatever reason, it seems to be like neutral too. Blanca doesn't really have a good neutral game. That's one of his things. So pretty much what you'll see him doing is doing a lot of ball attacks to get into neutral. And as you can see there, I was trying to go for my super. As you can see me putting it in. And for whatever reason, it just didn't come out. And then I even put in the full combo so that it could pop, pop. And then it wasn't supposed to go into that super. It was supposed to go into a hyper attack. And then it was supposed to go into the super. So that I would have killed him. But yeah, so. See, now he knew I was getting with him. So then he broke out with that cheap trick. That pretty much is a V-trigger ball attack. So imagine that you have that attack, which is normally a charge attack. Normally you hold back and then you hit forward so you can do the attack. Imagine having an attack like that as a V-trigger. Well, all you have to do is press down your V-trigger button and you'll do it. And then that's his leap. Usually he uses that to get over projectiles. As you can see, it's not safe because you can see it coming a mile away. You can see that whole paragraph of moves he put out. And that was a counter. Only because I knew he was going to try to come at me. And that's one thing we're going to start weaving into our combos too, especially if I think that a person is going to try to mash. Look at that dude. Wow. So yeah, that's Blanca. And he didn't use the coward crouch. So you didn't get to see any of those attacks. But pretty much he ducks down on the ground and he could go into a couple of attacks from that. So pretty much Blanca is gimmicks. He doesn't have a good neutral. He sucks at neutral. How do you even play him? As you can see, Blanca has nothing to do with combos. Like, that's the first thing you'll notice. He barely did any combos on me. That's how Blanca works. Blanca works more about getting the hits on you, less about the combos. So he's one of the only characters in the game where your direct objective is just to get a hit. Like, if you get a combo, then that's good. He does have some combos, but he needs to be in close to do them. He can also combo if he's V-triggered right. He can combo the hell out of you with that with the ball attack. But he's got to have the V-trigger active. If he does, then he can combo you with that ball attack. If you get hit with the first one, you'll get hit with the next one, and then probably the one after that. And then if he's locked it into his super, then you'll get hit by the super too. All right, so one thing I want to get good with is using this counter. Because man, just this counter alone, if I could just time that right, I'm telling you, that's a very powerful move to add to our arsenal. But the thing of it is like I said, one of the things about Kolin, she's got to be precise. If she can't be precise, that takes away some of her edge. Hello, Yonanate. We've met before. And I'm surprised they're putting me up against him already. It's only 8-12. You mean to tell me that's the only other person in this rank on? That I'm already fighting him again?
Round one. Fight. Hadouken! 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 Hadouken!
Can you dodge this?
Hadouken! Atsumaki Senpukaku!
Can you dodge this?
Because he thought he could, huh? And I'm noticing a little slowdown with him. Not to say that, but I was noticing it before, but now I'm really noticing it.
Can you dodge this? Can you dodge this?
Hadouken! 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 Hadouken!
No fall!
See, he's acting like he was waiting on that. Were you waiting on that?
Your ultimate thing. I feel so.
I hope you were. Because I was.
Final round. Fight. Hadouken! Hadouken! Nice hit! Hadouken! Hadouken!
Okay, how is that first hit coming through?
No fall! No fall!
Had to keep baiting him.
You win.
I had to keep baiting him like he light, and then bait an attack out of him. Alright, we're only ending the battle, and the only reason why I'm putting you on the blacklist, man, is because it seems to think that me and you are the only two people around. I will take you off once the show is done. You did not get put on that blacklist because you did anything wrong. Even though his connection might be a little bit shoddy, it doesn't look like it's being done on purpose.
How about a double dose of poison?
Double dose, since Fong's thing is all in twos. Hence why all of his attacks come out in twos. The symbol on his chest is supposed to be Chinese for two, but Shanli says it's not. She told him he needs to check his Chinese because that doesn't say two. And to catch somebody with that. And see, as you can see, when someone is frozen, and see now if I would have kept hitting him, then the freeze would have stayed. But if you notice, when somebody is frozen and they're in that frozen state, they do take some damage. But you need to make sure that you come in with a combo, or else, as you can see, they'll lose it. See, and it let me keep it. So, but it looks like that's how that's going to work. All right, who we got? Who's at us? So we can take him down. Ah, Ken. We haven't seen enough of him, have we? Well, we've seen plenty of Ryu, so it's almost like we've seen enough of Ken, too. Now, unlike Ryu, Ken does not have any mid-range game. He doesn't have any neutral.
Round one. Fight. Hadouken! 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 Ha! Hadouken! 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 Hiya! Hadouken! 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 Hadouken!
Can we dodge this?
Hadouken! Hadouken! Shoryuken!
Put him down. Follow up. We need to get tighter with that.
You lose. You must have miscalculated.
All right, let's get back on it. Let's stop being unsafe. Let's be patient. Let's start getting these fools.
Not bad!
Wow, is that all you got, man?
Hadouken!
Can we dodge?
Hadouken! 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 Hadouken!
Well, do something. Come on. Every time I try and go in for you.
Hadouken! Not bad! Hadouken! Over here!
I always forget that she'll do that. But if that's how he wants to play, let's play the same way.
I did it!
Let's play the same way. You come to me.
Fight!
You come to me.
Hadouken!
Oh, right on. Right on. You just know it, man. You know everything. Wow, because I didn't expect him. I expected him to come in and mash Dragon Punch. I expected him to mash Dragon Punch. Wrong move.
This is your ultimate thing. I feel sorry for you. Can you dodge this?
Now, the funny thing is that I did not triple punch that. I did not double punch that. But the way that it lagged out, I knew that that attack was going to come out. And I didn't triple punch that. I didn't even put that move in. All right, you have a good match. Goodbye. And I don't even know where the hell you came from. That flag, man, like, what part of the world are you from? Whichever part of the world you are from, clearly they have a horrible internet connection. Or unless you just got one.
It seems to be getting chilly.
But I find it an oxymoron. Well, not even an oxymoron. I find it extremely funny that, first of all, Ken is like,
You challenge the king.
he's already pretty cheap. As a matter of fact, most people will call him the cheapest, if not one of the cheapest characters in the game. And you have to lag on top of that, and then you have to have a crappy connection on top of that. I love it. It's like you want to play Ken, then you want to have a horrible connection, then you want to have a crappy connection on top of that. And this connection is not a 4. This connection is more like a 2. The only reason why I say that is because of how long it took to accept. Gil. Finally, somebody different. Now, Gil, as I've said, is in his own little category. However, the category we can most closely associate himself with is the heavy hitter zoner hybrid combo. Is where he's gonna be at, and you'll see why he can zone with projectiles. He's also got pretty good anti-airs, and of course, you guys know all about his retribution system.
Fight.
So what he's trying to do is zone me. He's pretty much trying to neutral me to death.
Pyrokinesis. Cryokinesis. Pyrokinesis.
So pretty much he's just trying to neutral me with that.
Cryokinesis. I see all.
He's got something going on. Yeah, because he shouldn't have been able to throw me. My light punch is faster than his throw. Lord, what is it with you people? And this must be the horrible connection game. Because I could already tell you something going on with his connection.
Can you dodge this?
Revolution.
Can we dodge? Can we dodge this? Keep up!
Pyrokinesis. It is God's will.
Oh, so this punk wanted it.
Time to return to harmony. Seraphic wing.
That'll almost kill me. Bad idea.
This is your ultimate fate. I feel something.
Awesome, man. Only 4.
Final round. Fight.
Can we dodge this? Keep up!
Pyrokinesis.
That's not possible. That's not possible. That parry is faster than any of those moves that he did.
You lose.
And so that parry should have caught every last move that he did. It's alright, man. Boomer Sishi. You'll still be right here at the same rank. You'll still be right here at the same rank. But yeah, that was Gil. So what did we learn from that Gil? Unfortunately, we learned that he had a craptacular connection, and I'm sorry y'all even had to see that as a representation of Gil. But and I'm not going out on that. I want to try and at least go out on a couple of wins. But there was really nothing I could even show you that was salvageable from that fight,
It seems to be getting chilly.
because his connection was just on its own little world, in its own little, oh wow, no wonder. Somebody's connection was so bad it just bumped my stuff up to ridiculous. Made my stuff approach ludicrous speed. Okay. That's the problem. Alright, so we're going to do about 2 more matches, even if we run a little bit past 8:30, which we're going to. So yeah, that's how Gil fights. As you can see, he can zone with his pyrokinesis, his cryokinesis. What's the difference between the two? The pyrokinesis travels faster and does fire damage. Well, it does damage. So it's actually the higher damaging one. However, cryokinesis travels slower. And it travels slower, and instead of it doing more damage, it does less damage, but it does more stun. So if it hits, it's going to ramp that stun up. So those are the difference between those two. And with the cryokinesis, you can actually throw one of those out and then walk behind it and use it as sort of a shield. So as you can see, he's also got those long range attacks. But remember what I said about him being a heavy hitter. So that's why I said homeboy has something going on with his connection, because Gil's attacks, even though he's got awesome range on them, they function like a heavy hitter. They take a while to come out, and they take a while for him to recover. So like Gil isn't seeing any 3 frames. Gil has no 3-frame moves. So that's why I was saying all of his moves that he was able to do, the stuff that he was able to do, like when he was able to block my parry and stuff, like when he was able to get around my parry by doing a move. That move was like 5+. And my parry is like a 3 or a 4. So there's no way that his move should have been able to beat my parry. So, and you know, there's no way his move should have been able to beat the parry. And like I said, because he's a heavy hitter, he's got those hits that take forever. He's like Kolin. You know, so in knowing that, that's how I knew that whatever that guy had going on was an illegal option. But you guys got to see what does make him dangerous. You know, now Gil does have the ability to play in neutral, but he cannot. He can combo, but you have to be careful. Like if you try to combo with him in neutral, you kind of have to be. You need to take a risk. And Gil is kind of like that, just like Kolin is too, with the whole risk versus reward type of thing. With Gil, you have to take a risk. But if you take a risk and it pays off, you get big damage. But if you take that risk and it doesn't pay off, then you suffer big damage. Fortunately, Gil is not like Seth, Akuma, or Akage in that he's got less health or, less stun or anything like that. He's actually just a regularly built character. So the only thing different about him is just, of course, his retribution system, which is in place of crush counters. So pretty much he can get a crush counter whenever he wants to, as long as he's got you set up for it. So yeah, so that's Gil. Let's see if we can get another match real fast. I was just glad to see Gil, but I hate it when you finally get to see a character that's rare, just like Kolin. Every time you see somebody playing Kolin, it's always somebody who you can assume is cheating. Now, am I cheating? No. And that's one of the reasons why I'm glad I'm playing him. Because I am proving that you can play Kolin and not be a cheater. But see how fast that is? That's fast. That's just as fast as that. So yeah, that attack should not have beat that out, but oh boy. Because we haven't seen enough of him tonight.
Round one. Fight. Hadouken! 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 Hadouken!
I don't know what he's got going on.
Hadouken! 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 Fire! Hadouken!
Come please.
Hadouken!
My light punch ain't coming out now.
Hadouken!
Don't act like you knew. Wow. Man, what is going on with your connection? Block?
Good. Round two.
Ah, boy.
Hadouken! Hadouken! Fire! Hadouken! Hadouken! Fire! Hadouken! Fire! Oh yeah! Hadouken! 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 Break you! Hadouken! Hadouken!
Damn. I always forget she's got that move.
No fault.
Because he just knew. Wow. Now I'm going to tell you guys this from experience. Do you know how many times I've gone to try and do that to somebody, that exact super to somebody, and it's missed? Misses completely. Completely. Oh, look at him, super silver. What are you doing messing with me? I'm ultra bronze, man. Go away. So I guess everyone has gone off that's my level. So now they're putting me up against, you know, the big scary silver guys. Too strong to fight the people my rank, I guess. I don't seem to think so. Dude. I'm almost tired of seeing Ryu. I wish you could ban a character like, dude, I don't want to see no more Ryus. Oh boy, that took a minute.
This is the
We know.
round one. Fight. Hadouken! Hadouken! Hadouken!
All right, since everybody is stuck on fireballs,
Hadouken! 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 Shoryuken! Hadouken! Booyah! Hadouken! Hadouken! Hadouken!
you were close when you did that. 3, good.
I have no one to blame but myself.
Round two.
All right, we're back to being patient.
Fight.
Can we dodge these?
Hadouken! Hadouken! Hadouken!
Be so hurt.
Hadouken! Hadouken! Shoryuken!
End him.
This is your ultimate fate. I can see. Can we dodge these?
Hadouken! Hadouken!
Ooh, style.
You win.
Yep. There's no need for the Satsui no Hado in their new world. Now. Oh, wow. He didn't even give me a chance to go fight him again. He quit on the spot. That's how you could. He quit on the spot. All right. That's we'll end with that. No, we just made a person quit on the spot. Wow. That's not what I wanted. I wanted another match. But okay, man. Okay. All right, then. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to end it right here. As you can see, we did deal with some shoddy connections tonight, and I'm sorry we did have to deal with that. I would like to thank everybody who I did get to fight tonight, including you people with connections that you need to go get looked at immediately. Pronto. Tonight, if you can. But as we can see, some of these combos I was working with, and I'm going to go through all of them just to make sure before I put them up. But some of these combos do not work when it comes to that vanity step. So that was pretty much what I was kind of working with tonight. I was trying to work the vanity step into my routine. And then, of course, making sure we work that projectile into the routine. And shoot, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. We're just making sure we're also working in that parry. So we're going to be working more with that tomorrow. We're going to be working more with the vanity step. Now that we've gotten our basic combos down and stuff like that, and our basic ranges and all of that down, now it's time to start messing with the pretty stuff. Just like how I caught that guy with that icicle that comes out when you do down medium kick. I didn't even know if it was going to hit him, but it did. So on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down for tonight. I will probably be back tomorrow, but Christmas, not gonna have a stream on Christmas. So that's family day. Everybody should be with their family. If you can't be with your family, Zoom or what have you. And if you can't do that, well then, man, sorry for you. But if you guys like what you saw, hit that thumbs up. If you really like what you saw, please consider subscribing to us. We would love to have you. And then if you do, go ahead and hit that bell so you are updated as soon as we go live or whenever we upload anything that is pre-recorded. Thank you all for coming to the chat. Nerdy Princess, Old Crow as always, and for all those who lurked in the background and sat and watched me learn with Kolin. As you know, I'm not pro with her by any means. But we're on this third day, and man, all I have to say is we're looking pretty darn solid. We're looking pretty solid. So, tomorrow we're going to pick right back up where we left off. All right? I'll see you then. Y'all have a good night. Zombie is out.